bruh, like it is early as fuck, guys. Like I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's early, like so early. I should have recorded this yesterday and told y'all niggas good morning on it and just posted it. Oh my gosh. But hey, man, good morning. Welcome to Rise and Grind, episode 3. It's your boy Roderick, man. Not the juiciest week in hip hop. Pause. That shit was not the most interesting week in hip hop. Some artists had big weeks, but we're just gonna go ahead and jump into it. Cardi B over this past week made history as the very first female rapper to have 3 number ones on the Billboard Hot 100 charts, and a lot of people saw that and kind of misconstrued it. There's been other female rappers that have 3 number 1 hits that have been on the Billboard charts. That's not what it's saying. Like of course Nicki Minaj had several number 1 hits on Billboard, but Cardi B has been able to have 3 number 1 hits, and those number 1 hits have stayed on the Billboard Hot 100 while the other ones hit number 1. And then while the other one hits number 1, the other 2 are still on the Billboard Hot 100. She's had 3 songs circulating on the Billboard Hot 100 that either are number 1 now or have been number 1. And that was Bodak Yellow, which is crazy because that was the song of summer 2017, and that song is still circulating on the Billboard Hot 100. The other one's gonna be the I Like It with Bad Bunny and J Balvin. And the one that just went number 1 was it was Maroon 5. It was the feature she did with Maroon 5. The Girls Like You featuring Cardi B. And that was a pretty good record. You know, it's a pop album. So I mean, if not a pop album, I'm sorry, a pop record. So if you listen to that, I mean, I do. But oh, disclaimer, everybody. This is a Ferrari hat. This is a Ferrari hat, guys. Like, don't not watch my video. It's a Ferrari hat. But yeah, that always sparks something up in people when they see stuff about Cardi B like that, because it's not even it's always about, yo, congratulations Cardi B, but it always ends up of course, like, how many does Nicki have? You know, did Nicki get 3 this fast? Has Nicki had 3 at the same time? Like I said, well, of course, no, she does not. Like I said, Cardi B is the first female rapper to have 3 circulating. They were all number 1 on Billboard Hot 100. What I will say Cardi B has the edge on is Cardi B is doing, like I said, like all 3 of these at the same time. Like, yo, bro, she's doing numbers. Like, I think Your Love was Nicki Minaj's first number 1. And that was her second single, her second solo single, because her first one was like, what was that, like Massive Attack, shit like that. It didn't you probably didn't hear of it. It didn't do too well. But her first one was Your Love, and that one blew up quick too. That shit hit number 1 in like a month. If that, it might have been a month, like just over a month, something like that. But her next one I don't think was until Moment for Life, and that came like February 2011. The first one came I think July 2010. Not like there wasn't separation in Cardi B's, but the one after that, I don't think that she got another one. When did she get another one? Damn. I don't know. I gotta go check that out, because Cardi B is putting up number 1s fast. Like, like she's putting these shits up fast, bruh. Her first number 1 was in 2000. Nicki Minaj's first number 1 was, yeah, I was right, July 2010. Her second number 1 was Moment for Life. I was right about that one too. That was February 2011. Her next one wasn't until Make Me Proud with Drake's on Take Care, until that hit number one in 2012. Cardi B already had hers up because, of course, we were going to talk about this. Shit, I thought I had it up. Yeah, I do. Let's see. Bodak Yellow, that went number one in October 2017. Let's see. And then I Like It went number one in July this year. So that was about a year later. And then 2 months later, Girls Like You goes number one. Well, almost 3 months. Just about 2 months. 2.5 months, something like that. But like I said, yeah, it's not that much of a time gap. But bruh, Cardi B putting up number ones fast, and I ain't gonna say too much because yeah, they both had about the same number one, like the same amount of number ones at that point in their career, I believe. Nah, I'm giving Nicki Minaj too much leeway. I'm giving Nicki Minaj too much. Yeah, Cardi B got an edge on her ass. We gonna go ahead and keep going on though, cause I didn't talk too long about they motherfucking asses. Whew, 7 years ago, Lil Wayne dropped a Carter 4, and as it pertains to good music, that for me, cause I didn't give a fuck about I'm Not a Human Being 2. I think No Worries was on there, Rich as Fuck, something like that, something like that. But yeah, I didn't listen to no songs like that outside of those, or I think he might have a Future song on there. But the Carter 5 dropped, man. The Carter 5 dropped last Friday, a couple days ago. And it was like the biggest moment of nostalgia, like popping his record in like it's a damn CD. Playing this record, like playing this album was like sitting in junior high again or some shit like that. Like I felt like I was fucking 14 again, because I think I was 14 the last time Wayne dropped the Carter album. But I think it was a great album. I think it was really solid. If I had to rate it on A to F, and because I can actually rate it, I think, because I listened to it 5-6 times over. I want to be able and take it like this, guys. I'm rating this as what I think this is a good album. Like a good album, period. I'm not saying a good Lil Wayne album. I'll get to that in a second. I say a B or a B plus. It was that good. Yeah, it was that good. And B plus is not bad, y'all. Like B plus is really good. Like that shit is really, really good. For an album itself, I'll give it an A. I'm tripping. Because if it was any other rapper, if this was a kid's first album out, bro, we would be calling him one of the next best. Yeah, I'll give it about an A. For Lil Wayne, that's different. I'll probably say about a B. Yeah, that'd be on that one. Cause you gotta look at things like Carter 2, Carter 3. You gotta really stack it up. I know that's hard to say, and a lot of people don't want to compare, but like sometimes you really gotta stack them up if you're gonna compare the albums. This was great. It might have been better than the Carter 4, but that time will tell. That kind of thing. It was great though, man. He had a Kendrick Lamar feature on, what was that, Mona Lisa. I Love You, Dwayne. His mama started out on the intro. That was great. I saw a bunch of people on social media go nuts over hearing his mom. Dedicate. That's probably my favorite track right now. I'm not gonna say on the album period, because over time, like, my favorites always change. But let's see, Dedicate. I feel like he really stepped on that bitch, and he and he sunned the new generation of rap. Like, the tatted your face and changed the culture, the scream Suwoo and the gangsters love the bought a Bugatti. But yo, like, hey, I started this, you dig? Basically, I'm just glad that Lil Wayne kind of, like, you don't really see Wayne's son niggas a lot, but he really could. And he finally stepped on the track and got a little cocky with it, and I was like, yo, hell yeah, you could do this, Lil Wayne. Like, you deserve this. Let It Fly, Can't Be Broken. Like, that was a great record. He had a lot of good samples, well, not samples. If they weren't samples, he did have good samples, but they weren't samples. He chose a lot of good beats. Dark Side of the Moon was really a nostalgic feeling. That was a Nicki Minaj feature. Yeah, that was great, man. Like, I just felt like it was like 2011 or something. He had a song with Reginae on it. Yeah, it was straight. I want y'all to rewind and look at my eyes when I said that shit. Bro, I was really mad it was not a Drake feature. I feel like he didn't do it on purpose, because people would say he needed it. But yeah, that shit. Yeah, I'm mad. Start This Shit Off Right, bro. That was crazy. Like, that was a live record. It wasn't the same thing as like Mrs. Officer, but it kind of had that kind of feel with it. I don't know. I don't know if niggas felt the same way that I feel, but that's how it felt to me. Ashanti her fine ass was killing it on there, but Dope New Gospel, that was straight. Mess is definitely good. I passed over. What did I pass over? What About Me? I stayed up all night for you. Yeah. What About Me? I shut down my life for you. Nah, just playing. But that was, oh my gosh, bro. Like, Perfect Strangers. Who told Lil Wayne to make these records that was gonna have niggas in their feelings? Like, Lil Wayne, you don't do that. Like, I did not expect that from him. Not saying they weren't great, they were great. And not saying I didn't want them, like, cause they appreciate it. I just did not expect this from Lil Wayne. Like, Dark Side of the Moon, kind of could have expected something like that. That was more of a How to Love kind of song. The Perfect Strangers and What About Me, stuff like that, mess. I didn't expect that from Lil Wayne at all. But it was a great switch for Lil Wayne. Maybe it's a more mature switch, because I'm used to like gutter records, like trap shit. But on the Carter 4, we saw less of that that we had seen on the Carter 3, and especially the Carter 2 and 1. But he got kind of ballady on his hoe. It was straight. And then he closed it out with Let It All Work Out. And that's when he got about as conscious as it got. He detailed about how when he was young, I think I said this in a podcast before, because he had released the Rolling Stone that he was gonna speak on this in an album. Well, on this album, that in fact, when he was young and he accidentally, quote unquote, accidentally shot himself in the chest, playing with a gun at home, he had really attempted suicide because his mother told him he couldn't rap. But that was a super heartfelt song. The beat matched the tone, it matched the mood, it resonated, bro. This, I don't even have words. It was great. I don't know, man. We're gonna have to give it some more time to see how this resonates with us, and then I might be able to stack it better. with Lil Wayne's discography. Oh gosh, next. Kanye West. Why is it always bad when I have to get to Kanye West? Like, it should be good when I get to Kanye, but it never is. Like, it it just fucking never is. It never is. So last week, or really just yesterday, or Saturday and Sunday, Kanye West was set to release YANDHI on Saturday. He already said that he wasn't going to release it on Friday just because he knew it was going to come in second to Lil Wayne's Carter 5, and he didn't want to step on a Carter 5. You know, they're friends, Lil Wayne and Kanye West, and they weren't going to do that. So he had Kanye, well, Lil Wayne dropped on Friday. Kanye was set to release YANDHI on Saturday. He was set to go on Saturday Night Live, perform songs, and at the end, the album would drop. That's how he did with Pablo. But it all kind of went haywire. It started out earlier that day because Kanye, he really kind of got all of it. He didn't get all of his fans back. I won't say none of that shit. But he got fans back. A lot of people were off put when Ye came out because he did the slavery was a choice comments, the MAGA hat. It was a fiasco. Everybody was up in arms about Kanye West. And I think it really took a toll on his album sales. But it was like, yo, Kanye West kind of took a little bit of time after the album. You know what I'm saying? I'm expressing his love. He didn't get into the beef with Pusha-T and Drake. And he was really promoting love. And then the nigga put the MAGA hat back on. Like, we saw him earlier on Saturday. He had a MAGA hat on, but he had it on with a Colin Kaepernick shirt. Like, I mean, I guess it's not if you think about it as Kanye, I guess it's not a contradiction. But to the average walking Joe, nigga, are you kidding me? Like, are you kidding? But that's why I said disclaimer, guys. This is a Ferrari hat. This is a Ferrari hat. We don't do that. But he was wearing a MAGA hat with a Colin Kaepernick shirt, and he even switched the sweater out. But he didn't switch it to anything better. It was a Free Larry Hoover shirt with a Colin Kaepernick shirt on. I mean, with a Colin Kaepernick. I mean, with a MAGA hat on. Are you? So pictures were posted about that. Social media went up in arms about Kanye. Kanye gets his fans back. Not all of them, like I said. Kanye gets a fan base back. A portion of the fan base he lost back from the Donald Trump comments. And then goes and puts this shit on and loses it again. And even if he didn't lose them by then, yeah, because people, I'm looking at social media, and there were those saying, yo, this is Kanye last chance. Like, I'm gonna give Kanye a chance. This album, Kanye last chance. Yo, Kanye. Yo, do right. Do right. And the guy comes out on Saturday Night Live, and he first starts out with Lil Pump. He does the I Love It. But of course he does the clean remix, even though Lil Pump cussed it out on NBC on live television. But it seemed just off. Like when it came on, like nobody seemed excited. Maybe it was just because, well, Kanye seemed happy, but it was just because maybe Lil Pump seems to me the type of performer where he needs a big crowd, or if he doesn't have a big crowd, there shouldn't be a crowd. I don't think he does well in a small crowd because he doesn't have small crowd music. He has rager kind of music, and that's the kind of artist he is. But he didn't seem like he was excited. He wasn't giving the audience, you know, that kind of feel like, damn, like you're doing a television show right now, like you're doing a live performance. It was boring. The mics got out of sync with the song, so it kind of got off track. Lil Pump was cussing a lot, and it was kind of cringy, not because he was cussing, but because you're not supposed to. They were on live television. It wasn't a problem with like me, but it was just the fact that so it got kind of bad. And I think you kind of saw Kanye get a little angry. I'm not even gonna lie. Not on stage, but when he came back out to perform his second set with Tiana Taylor, maybe he was just in a more serious tone. But the way I saw it, Kanye looked as if he was upset. And he went and performed a song with Tiana Taylor. Like I said, I think it was called "We Got Love," or either that, or they'll change it, or the lyrics had "We Got Love" in it. But it was a great song. Tiana Taylor's part was great. Kanye's, I didn't really hear it a whole lot, just because it was a short verse. But it sounded great. And then that was toward the end of the SNL episode. He came back out after that, toward the ending credits, when they were doing the thank yous, and he brought out Kid Cudi, and I don't know how to say her name. Is it just 70 Shake or 070 Shake, 070 Shake, something like that? I need to learn that girl name. But he brought those two out, and they performed Ghost Town. Well, I guess you could call them Kids See Ghost, him and Kid Cudi. And they performed Ghost Town, and that was great. And I thought they were closing out the show. Well, we all knew they were closing out the show. They closed out the show, but the cameras on people's phones, I guess, of course, don't stop rolling. So Kanye decides to go on a rant, and he does his own kind of monologue after the show, where he talks about how he's explaining how he has a new meaning for the MAGA hat, and he's explaining how he was bullied backstage for wearing the MAGA hat. At the backstage at SNL, he talked about how people told him not to wear it. He talked about how he even referred to the MAGA hat as his Superman cape by people telling him, I guess he was saying, yo, you can't stop me with this on. Like, it's me saying, like, I can do whatever I want to do. And I get it, Kanye. I get your free speech. I promise, I totally get it. And I think the people get it. But he's not getting us. Like, he's not getting what we're saying. Like, yo, we get your free speech, but this guy's hurting the people. This guy's bad for the people. This guy's not for us, Kanye. And by us, I don't even mean black people. I mean the general public. But money likes money, and whatever. I'm about to get fucking mad in this bitch. Because you see all these Kanye West albums on the wall, like, bro, it just is horrible seeing like your favorite artist, like, and not even just your favorite artist, one of the most impactful artists of this generation, in this genre, period, be so opposing or so thoughtless in a time like that, or a time like this. That shit is just baffling. Kanye West, I know you said you out of the sunken place. Get out of that hole. Yeah, that is crazy. I don't even know if I think that was it, bro. That was all I had to say in this bitch. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, man. Thank you for watching episode 3. I'll definitely be back next week. Thanks for watching, your boy, man. It's Roderick. Rise and grind, we out. Okay. I will never salute again. I'm sorry. That was not cool. That was lame. Alright. Yo.